Hi everyone, today I'll be showing you how to retouch your images using the high frequency separation method in just less than 10 minutes. Yeah, so let's jump right into it. So we're going to edit this picture, and this is our before and after. So I want to show you how I edited or I retouched this skin tone to come out like this. So let's get started. Let's go to our layer and just press Command J 3 times on our keyboard to duplicate this layer. And let's name this layer color and our second layer texture. Yeah, so let's first disable the first layer, the texture, to be able to see the layer down, the color layer down. So we click on the color layer and just come here to our filters, scroll down to where you see noise, and come to dust and scratches. So with the dust and scratches, we want to get the part of the skin that is so rough and just reduce it. So I've selected this as the roughest on her skin, and we just adjust this a little bit. You can adjust it until when you see that the skin is a bit smooth. And remember, each picture has a different skin tone, so you can't use the same radius every time you're editing a picture. So keep that in mind when you're editing. So I'll leave mine at 10. It looks better at 10. I'll press OK. And then come back to our texture layer and just toggle this to turn it on again to be visible. Click on it and then come to image, and let's just apply the image. Yeah, so when we come to the apply image, there is here where it shows layer. You just come and change this to color, our color layer we created, and then change this to subtract. The blending mode should be changed to subtract. The scale should be 2, and also the offset to remove all the colors, because when I remove this and it's just 1, the colors are still in there if you look closely. So we want to remove all the colors for this image to be gray. After doing that, just make sure you copy all these settings the way they are and just press OK. Yeah, so we come here to the blend option and turn this to linear light. After, let's just press Shift on our keyboard and select our color layer to select both the texture layer and the color layer, and then press Command G to group. Let's name the group 1 layer to frequency separation. Yep, so let's open this frequency separation and click on our color layer. So this is where the magic is going to happen now. Let's zoom in a little bit on the picture. Yeah, so get your lasso tool. This is the lasso tool. And just come here, make sure your feather, because we're going to use the lasso tool to now blend the skin and remove all the texture we don't want and change the texture into something more smooth and beautiful. You'll see how it looks once we're done. Make sure when you click on the lasso tool, the feather is at 20, it's set to 20 here. So come here and just make a selection of the face like this. Come to filter and look for Gaussian blur. So remember our radius when we started was 10 when we're trying to remove the texture. So anytime you're editing, in most cases, when you're blending the skin or now working on the texture, you have to double or increase the radius depending on the number you first used at first. So our figure was 10. We can now multiply that times 3 to get 30. So just adjust the radius to like 30. You'll even see the difference already on the skin tone. So that is going to be our radius. So come, draw here. Make sure you follow the curves on the face as well. click here, you'll find the settings already here, the settings we used on our Gaussian blur. So you just have to keep clicking here because they're already up there. You don't have to again go back to blur and look for Gaussian blur again and put the settings you already put. You can just come here and use this. All right, so come here. Take your time, don't rush. I'm doing this faster for you to learn it very fast so that we don't take a lot of time. But yeah, keep selecting using your lasso tool. Now for the nose part, we may need to adjust because sometimes when you use a figure that is higher for a radius, it will make the nose look so flat. Yeah, so we come here and go to Gaussian blur and just reduce it, because if we leave it at 30, you see how the nose is looking. So we have to reduce this a bit to make sure we maintain the lighting of the nose not to be flat. So I think this is okay. Yeah, so this is how our retouched photo looks like. I can just show you a before. This is how it looked like, and this is how it looks like now, before and after. You can tell the difference. Let me just zoom in a bit for you to see. This is when it's not edited. This is when it's edited. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an image stamp. You press Shift, Alt, Command E to create an image stamp. Let's come to our adjustment layers and look for hue and saturation. Come and first reduce the reds. Just come here to lightness and reduce it a bit. Also reduce the yellows a bit, like that. Not too much, because it will turn out pale again. Yeah, still come to our layer, go back to our adjustment layer and look for blacks, black and white. So with black and white, let's go to our layer and change the blend option to multiply and just drop it down to your liking. Keeping in mind that we don't want again to make her skin so dark. We're just trying to get that chocolate kind of skin tone. So I think 24 is okay for this image. 24 is okay. Let's come back to our adjustment layer and go to the selective color and just increase the black a little bit to 2, and also reduce the yellows, increase the yellows to 2 as well. Yeah, so this is how our image looks like. This is a quick before and after.